Guys, it's been 8 months. Look, I haven't shaved or cut my hair in that entire time I posted that last video, you know? But I have been working on the fish. So yeah, let's do another fish room tour / update thing. Here, let's go. I've sadly lost an Oscar, but what I have gained, or what I have lost in Oscars, I've gained in Hardscape and Jack Dempsey. There's still the Pleco. Pleco's still in here. There's also a fire eel, courtesy of Selka Tanks. But I think the reason he sold him to me is the reason you can't see him in this aquarium. He just hides. Wonderful fish though, really nice fish. Now behind me, wha-bam! We've got a, what is it? Haplochromis or Nerii? I think it's not Haplochromis. I think Pundamilia Nerii. It came back to me. I remembered their name. These were the unidentified cichlid fry of 8 months ago. A couple of females. There's a couple nice males in here. Look on my Instagram for the species spotlight of these guys. Then we've got Bartolomeo the Bisher. He's a Sengalis Bisher. Been growing him out from freaking Death Mart. Got him at like a little worm size. Now he's like a slightly bigger worm. Soon he'll be a dinosaur, ready to go into the 200-gallon aquarium. All right, on to the next tank. So this tank here is my, the classic Mambuna cichlid aquarium here with all my different variety of Mambuna. And yeah, don't mind this. This is an experiment because they pushed all the sand over here, and well, it's been a couple months and they haven't really pushed it back. So I decided to put some plants in there. We've got all wonderful manner of different cichlid: yellow lab, blue lab, red zebras, blue zebras. I don't think I have any blue zebras. We've got Kenyais, we've got bumblebees. We've even got pregnant female. That's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, we've got the wonderful Mambuna cichlid. See, I can summon the fish. Summon the fish. Summon the fish. They know what's up. Now, a new update on this wonderful rimless aquarium here. As you can see, you still got plants in there. Plants have definitely grown out a little bit. Still got the wonderful, beautiful glowfish, huh? Come on, like that's nature right there, right? Glowfish? No, I'm only joking. Got Buenos Aires tetras, even a couple albino Buenos Aires. Interesting, huh? Interesting. Got more angelfish. Got a baby angelfish. We've got another big male here. And how can we forget? Dennis the Menace, the electric blue acara. Now, the goldfish part. I mean, more like the plant. Where's the goldfish? So yeah, this kind of became overtaken with plants. This was the same plant, this Monstera. This was the same plant that I had in here last time I made a video. And, well, let's just say nitrogen, man. These goldfish make a lot of nitrogen. And the plants love the nitrogen, Same thing with the huge filter here. I just kind of put a couple plants in there. And well, I haven't touched it. And the plants, they do their plant thing. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And now, an actual good view of my turtles. Got a red-eared slider and a soft-shell turtle in here, as well as a few miscellaneous cichlids that don't really rear their head until I put some food in there for you. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's put some food in there, huh? Got some turtle pellets here. Let's see if the other one comes out, huh? We've got turtles. We've got Quandarius goons.
Quandale Dingo here.
The two gentlemen. Up, and there he is. You've got convict cichlid and flowerhorn cichlid. Previously from the 200. But I think they don't really realize that they're two different species. They started to try and breed together, but they can't. And they were messing with all the other fish in the 200. But now they mess with the turtles. But the turtles mess with them back. So it works out. Works out, guys. Works out. Yeah, and then, of course, I've got these goldfish here. Soon, next YouTube video, right? Oh, my God, next video? Yeah, so what, like 10 months from now? No, more like a couple weeks, maybe. I'm going to be building these guys an outdoor goldfish pond. These goldfish, some of them, I believe, are over like 3-4 years old. This guy's over like 10 years old, the white one. These were originally in a pond in my grandparents' house, but when we moved out of my grandparents' house, I, couldn't leave these poor fish behind. So definitely gonna get them an upgraded system. Frog.
Is God real?
Now this tank here, my 20 tall, we've got a plenum, with a deep substrate. To be honest, I was running air through the plenum. About like 6-8 months ago, I stopped running air through the plenum. And, the tank doesn't really care. I've got some koi swordtails, as well as there's a dwarf honey grommie in here. But, as a plant keeper's life, they just splashed, you heard that? But as a plant keeper now, not a fish keeper, I can barely see my dang fish. But look, fry. Quarantine tank. Then down here on the floor, we've got my guppy bucket, or as I like to call it, the gucket. See, it's a clever name, guys, clever name. But I just got a bunch of fancy guppies in here, waiting on them to poop out a bunch of babies. Might even move this pond outside for some summer tubbing. But yeah, we've got some alocasia, got some golden pothos, got some water wisteria, man. Dang, these guppies gonna have billions of babies. And speaking of billions of babies, I'm single-handedly rewilding the Ameca splendens population in this 29-gallon aquarium. These are Ameca splendens, a Cares species, endangered or nearly extinct in the wild. They're completely localized to one pool in a theme park in Mexico. We've got my nice dominant male here with that wonderful iridescent scales and the yellow finnage. Some larger females as well as even baby males coming out of here. Now these are live-bearing fish like guppies, mollies, or platies, but they're not as prolific, and it does take them a little bit longer to have babies, as well as they require even harder water than what guppies and mollies can adapt to. But still a wonderful fish, beautiful fish with that naturalistic color scheme. Definitely something that I enjoy here in the fish room, and if any of you guys enjoy, and you're local, you can have some. Start your own colony. Now, this is probably my most well-scaped tank here. It's definitely a beautiful scape, my fake rock decoration, and my plant's not even in the substrate, beautiful stuff. With the most upper echelon of fish in here, we've got my rosy red minnows. Very expensive fish. Here, they cost about, I believe it was like 20 cents, 10 cents a piece. Jeez, expensive fish, guys. But there's also baby frog. Guys, how many shrimp do you see in this photo? I see at least 16. There's a lot of shrimp. We got Red Really Shrimp Breeding Project, man. I don't touch this tank. The shrimp touch it. They make a lot of babies. Look how small some of the babies are. Incredible. Red Really Shrimp, baby. And we've got Blue Beta. This one doesn't have a name. Yeah, some fish have names in this room. Like Dennis. He's like one of the 2 fish that have a name. But this is just Blue Beta. Drop a name in the comment if you got a good name for this guy. But then over here, a way to make an entrance, bud. He'll show up. There's another beta in here. Oh, there he is. We've got Shanks. Redfin Shanks of the Redfin Pirates. Yeah, I've got 2 fish that are One Piece references. We got Shanks and Bartolomeo. I don't even watch One Piece, guys, but this is Shanks. Wonderful beta. He does have the color of the Supreme King, and he will knock out any pirate within about, I'd say, 20 to 30 miles within his current presence. His hockey is quite strong. But yeah, beautiful beta here in my wonderful planted tank. You gotta love the substrate, baby. We've got just gravel and sand, but it's freaking deep to all hell, and yeah, the plants seem to like it. And now the final aquarium of my fish room, and definitely my favorite. We've got the filterless pond planted aquarium thing. It started off with a filter. Filter has since passed away. It's back there, just not running, with a bunch of plants in it. I still water the plants in the filter, guys, but I don't even run the filter anymore. Well, the filter just doesn't run itself, right? But we've got a bunch of fish in here. It's been about a week or 2 with no filter, and the fish are just loving it. We've got about 4 zebra danios, 4 harlequin rasboras. I've got 3 peacock gudgeons, and some mollies in here, guys. Yeah, it's a wonderful tank here. There's a lot of plants, but no filter. Haters will say it's fake. And so, guys, that is most of the tanks here in my fish room. And, well, I was just watching back that last video 8 months ago. And, well, the main difference between then and now is just how many damn plants I got. These plants have grown out. These plants have grown out. I've added several more. This tank looks completely different, if you guys see. And, yeah, the filter's not running anymore and all that stuff. But the main thing is all these wonderful plants, baby. So, yeah, if anyone was saying, you know, if anyone's like, oh, how do you keep so many fish? The answer is just plants, guys. You saw this tank 8 months ago. It was bare. Now it's a jungle. And I've got a million billion babies. Same thing with the guppies. Same thing with this aquarium here. Same thing with even the red lily tank. This wasn't here 8 months ago, but the Java moss has definitely taken over. And I'm here for it, guys. I love plants. This tank, 200-gallon plan. Gonna add 100 pounds of sand. Put some jungle val, some dwarf sage. These guys ain't even gonna know what happened to them. These guys ain't even gonna touch it, bro. Because, you know, it's just life, you know? Ecosystems. Gotta love fish, man. Faith, family, freedom, fish. That's my motto. That's actually Selka Tank's motto. But, yeah, Rayquatics, man. More like Rayquatics, you know what I'm saying? That's the alter ego coming at you with the plants. But, yeah. That's the video, guys. I don't know how many people watch Rayquatics, like probably like 30 people, maybe, at most, right? But, you know, if you like fish, you like plants, you like Ray, you like aquatics, subscribe, you know? There will be more plecos in the future. That's something that I gotta do. You know, the plecos is a special place in my heart. But, yeah, you guys like, comment, subscribe, name some of my fish, I don't know. If you guys like it, maybe I'll post that goldfish pond video when it gets warm out in a couple weeks. But, energy ball, woman!